Greetings, hey, it's Susie Q. Just here chatting away. Just really taking a moment to just take some time to just simply be in stillness or be in a relaxed or calm way. Sometimes we were like so busy, and I remember when I was back in Texas with my real estate and my broker stuff, and um, but now it's kind of like different. It's like extremely, um, I don't know. It's just kind of sweet, just acknowledging, the career path that I had before and now the path that I have here in sunny Scottsdale. And so some of the work that I do is the Quantum Healing Hypnosis Technique, practitioner level 2. And I also do the Akashic Records. I work with facilitating maybe near death experiences or facilitating different walk in experiences or other things like that. So I have a lot of intuitive nature, and I'm really happy to share that, because I remember when I first started having a lot of eternal or internal or eternal messages coming through. It was kind of too loud. Sometimes when we're really like engaging with life and wanting to have a better experience, and all of a sudden you get all these gifts or all of these spiritual nuances that were just foreign and strange at the very beginning. But when I look at it with some of the energy work that I do, is that I really just kind of like acknowledge that we don't have to be on all the time, with the intuitive pieces or the psychic work that I do. It's not even, it's always off, and then eventually when I come in for a session, then it's automatically comes back on. But all of these things that I do to work with helping people feel better, helping people that have things with their body that they're kind of stuck, like stuck like Chuck, And then sometimes we work with looking at, where is it generally speaking in the body, and what emotion are you feeling? Why did this happen? There's so many questions that we could ask when we're working with some of these beautiful bands of energy. And a lot of it that I love to do is I love helping people kind of have better experiences with any of the healing in the body. And sometimes I say I don't really identify the area or the structure or whatever that is, but we just start going in and seeing if we can get some better guidance. And I think a lot of times right now for a lot of people is that it's almost like, for even for my own self, that we just need to love each other. We just need to love each other, and we need to love ourselves. And the best one is just to love yourself, So when things are coming through with healing, things that are showing up in the body, and they're conspiring constantly to, be a stinker, with the body. But then we start working with that energy, and we start helping another person love themselves more. And the more that you can love yourself and more that you can really answer these questions. Sometimes the questions are like, what emotion is it? Where is it stored in the body? Why did that happen? What was going on? You go into all of these questions and you see if you can get some more discernment, because sometimes when we have these healing events, and it's a big win, 100% win with these sessions, is sometimes we have to reinforce, maybe not reinforce a new belief, but just continually just notice that when we go through some of the subconscious mind work, is that we it's already done, it's already gone. But sometimes people kind of get lost a little bit, and then they go back into the old stuff, And so when we look at the old stuff, we're really looking at kind of some of the things that we've already released, we've already let go of. It's been so gone. It's like gone, gone, gone. It's like gone energy. And then we start working with just continually uplifting the person that's here on the day bed or in the living room. I'll do all my sessions at the house, and then but then but once they start kind of coming back in, sometimes it's better if they could come in maybe a couple of times. It may not be the same modality, but to help a person to remember from the quantum healing hypnosis technique session, because that's a huge band of energy. It could be up to 7 hours, 7 or 8 hours. It's a huge amount of time, and it is really helping people feel better. But we want to continue to support these people who are having healing events, and maybe they're still a little bit iffy with what they're doing with their body, but we really encourage everyone to have a better experience relating with the healing of the body. And when we look at that, it's like, energy. It's just energy. I just kind of like saying energy, energy, energy. It's all energy. And then we start working with that energy, and then we start kind of like molding it in a way. Now, I wouldn't say that to a person, but for my own self, I could see it, kind of melting into these different points in the body and working in that quantum field. All of these opportunities we have to help one another. I mean, people help me, I help other people. So it's like it's just beautiful continuum of energy, of support and love, and also that self-love. So when we start working more with that sense of self-love, it's a beautiful energy, because it's just saying yes to me. I'm saying yes to my soul's expression that I'm doing all right, and I'm really appreciative of all of my soul experiences I've had, and I absolutely love and embrace myself. I love this beautiful divine body. I love these experiences that I have, that I share, that I do for others, and people do for me as well. It's this beautiful band of energy. And so when we're looking at some of these things that, may be kind of happening in the body, is that we just go at the earliest onset and see if we can have a better experience with what happened. Where is it stored in the body? Everybody kind of knows, generally speaking, where it is in the body, but we just kind of go through a little bit of a deeper investigation, or looking at things in a different way with the body, and just assisting another person to feel lighter, to feel brighter, and to start letting some things go. We call it receding the consciousness, receding some of the things from the body. And you could just say, we're just going to it's really close. It's all really, really close. And pretty soon that energy will just start just completely dissolving out from their consciousness. So all of these things that I love to share and talk about is really about that sense of, again, love of self, and also loving others, because sometimes maybe there were times where it was kind of sticky, some sticky energy with family member or friends or whatever. But then the more that you can start, taking a look at and examine some of those experiences, and just noticing that it's already gone. All these stories, they're just gone. It was maybe 2 years ago, or 20 or 50 years ago, just it's already gone. So in that space, you might bring in just more pure light energy. Some people have to hang on to it. Like, oh, I got to hang on to this story. They've hurt me so bad, or whatever that is. It's already gone. It's already gone. It's already done. There's just nothing else. It's just kind of hovering. It's kind of like an echo. Kind of comes back around, and then it goes out again. So sometimes we have these what we call echoes, and then it goes out again. So the best that I think we can do with this conversation, I'm kind of going kind of ad lib, right, as you can tell, is that there's beautiful opportunities to feel better, to start learning more about your body's messenger system. In the earliest onset, if something is showing up, you start addressing it. And you just maybe put your hand over your heart and just say, I love myself in all of my beauty and my magnificence. I just love myself in all my beauty and magnificence. So, I think that's it for now. Sending you so much love. And namaste.